Hey guys, thank you for returning to my channel. A little change of looks here. I have put on my glasses to give you guys something new to look at. Today's video is going to be about something that I think is just so important to share. These last weeks I thought a lot about, the content of my Instagram, YouTube, and I've come to the conclusion that I think it's just so important to share meaningful and deep things. I love sharing travel pictures, pretty photos, all that kind of stuff, but I think what's the use? I want to share life lessons I've learned. I want to help people. I want to just be real and just share what has helped me in life. Looking back these last years, I've learned so much as a person. I'm not saying I'm super smart, intelligent, wise, whatever. I'm just saying that I've personally gone through experiences that have taught me so much, and I feel like it would be a shame not to share it with you. Before I get started, just quickly, if the sound quality isn't so good, I'm sorry. Our apartment is so new, it's empty, so it kind of echoes. This video today is going to be about personal experience I've kind of been through, and something that I feel like our generation of teenagers, young adults, whatever you want to call it, goes through a lot, being unhappy with our own lives. There have been times when I was struggling a lot. I didn't know where I wanted to go in life, what I wanted to do. I was just extremely unhappy. I didn't like myself. I wasn't proud of myself. I just didn't like the situation that I was in. I didn't know how to get out of it. I was like, what can I do? What am I doing wrong? Why am I not living life I kind of want to live? Or why am I not where I want to be? And right now I live in Cape Town, and I'm not always happy. I have days where I cry, I have days where I fight with my parents, where I fight with my sister, where I don't know what to do, where I'm stressed. But in generally, I'm at a point in life right now where I'm just so happy. Especially, I don't want to rub it, I'm not saying just to rub it in your face, I'm just saying it to show you that, I've been unhappy, but right now I'm just incredibly happy with my life. Especially these last days, I've just been so happy. People. I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy with life. I decided to write down 5 things that I think are just such an important reminder to myself. So it's for you guys and for my future self if I feel down again, so I can watch this video and be like, okay, Janine, these are the reasons that you might be unhappy, why you're struggling with life, etc., etc. So let's get this started. Number one is stop blaming other people and circumstances in your life. It is something that everyone does. I do myself a lot, and I think it's the biggest mistake that we make. Because when we start blaming the circumstances that we're in and other people, we give away our control. We say, oh guys, it's your fault, it's not my fault, can't do anything about it, sorry, just my life sucks. No, because if you do that, then you just lose the opportunity to change your life. And once you say, okay guys, I don't give a shit, I might have a fucked up family, I live in a shit place, whatever, I take the responsibility to change my life, then you can finally change your life. It's the first step. You have to realize that you're responsible for whatever happens. I know some people have there are horrible things that happen to people, and there's people who go through really, really tough times, and some people are more privileged than others, but taking responsibility and realizing that we're in charge of our lives is the first important step we need to take. If you start blaming other people, then you'll just continue a cycle of blame and continue searching for reasons why your life isn't good. And I think that was also the same for me. Once I realized that, I'm in charge of my life, I can do what I want in this life, and I can decide whether I want to continue staying in Munich and being miserable and feeling unhappy with what I'm doing. Once I realized that, it's up to me, and once I took the step and moved to Cape Town and went traveling and got my ass out of my bed and started writing stuff with my Instagram and all of that stuff, then I just felt more fulfilled and a lot happier. And the second thing that I think really hinders us from, living our fullest potential is waiting for stuff to happen in the future or living in the past. Those are 2 major things that people do all the time that just destroy your happiness and make you feel miserable. I catch myself all the time thinking about the future, being okay, next week they're gonna install the Wi-Fi, my life is gonna be better, or next month when it's gonna be warm, it's gonna be way nicer, my life's gonna be so much nicer because I can go to the beach. Or right now I'm not feeling good, but in 2 weeks, once I've started going to the gym more regularly and I'm more toned, I'm gonna be better. That stuff is just so focused on the future, and it completely stops us, blinds us out from enjoying life right now and from living in the moment, which, is the key to being happy. Because if you just wait for things to happen, you're never going to be happy, because you'll just continue, you'll be it will be the next thing. Because it used to be I'll be happy when I move to Cape Town, and I realized okay, I'm happy in Cape Town, but I'm also unhappy here. And the reason for that is that, you just always live in the future. And same thing goes for living in the past, because if you just think back like, oh, you know, I feel like it's really nice to be nostalgic and look back at old pictures, but you just always think back like 2 years ago when I was in school with all my friends, had the blast, the best time of my life, look at that photo, oh, look how nice my hair looked back then. That's not the thing. Like, you really need to live in the present to kind of like make the most of it, out of your happiness, because I've realized that even in moments where I'm truly genuinely so happy here in Cape Town, like for example like watching the sunset or whatever, and I start thinking about like, oh, the sunset is beautiful, but like what? I'm gonna be happier after I had dinner, like after I had that really nice dinner. Like, no, enjoy your life right now. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It can just be like you enjoying the smell of the flowers, or it can be you enjoying the sound of the rain against your window. It can be anything. If you start enjoying the now, you'll just slowly appreciate, like if you start enjoying the now and appreciate small things, you'll be able to appreciate more and enjoy your life a lot more in general. Next thing, number 3 is stop comparing yourself to others. I know everyone says that all the time, but there's a reason for that, because it is true. If we compare ourselves to others, we will always think that they're better and that our life sucks. And guys, like, listen to me, I'm kind of like in the Instagram thing. I've met like a lot of people in real life from Instagram, and I can guarantee you like 99% of the people aren't as happy in real life as they look. Everyone, like celebrities, people on Instagram, other people on Facebook, your friends on Facebook, people share happy moments. People are not actually as perfect and as happy as they appear to be. Like, I've realized this, I've seen some people in real life that I knew over Instagram, and first of all I was like, you look like a different person, like what happened, why do you look like this, and this is not what you look like on the internet. There's this one quote, it's like, I'm cooler on the internet, and I think that applies to me and like applies to like nearly everyone else as well. So stop comparing yourself to others, because you are not like anyone else. You have your own purpose, your own mission, you have your own path in life, and you can't compare anyone. I think it's just really, really important to be grateful for what we have, because if we have like a good fundament and we're thankful for what we have right now in this life is gonna give us more. It's like if someone gives me like a lemon or whatever, oh, that's like, if life gives you lemons. Yeah, if someone gives me like a lemon and I'm like, well, what am I going to do with it? This is useless. Then that person's obviously not ever going to give me anything again. Same goes for life. But on the other hand, if I say, wow, thank you so much, like, I really don't know what I'm going to do with this lemon, but thank you, like, I will, it's a nice present. And then that person's going to be like, oh yeah, she liked it. She's like thankful for it. I'm going to give her something else, maybe something cooler next time. So it's the same for life. I know sometimes life is really hard and you don't know what to be thankful for. Pick out something, just like small things. Like if someone smiles to you on the street, or if you have like nice food, or you have like a nice shower gel, just be thankful for anything really. You'll always find something. And once you start looking for small things to be thankful for, you'll find lots more. Number 4 that is really important if you wanna, you know, live a happier life, is to realize how magical life really is. We are on this small, tiny planet, this big, endless universe. Like, our bodies are freaking amazing. Like, not even science has figured out how everything works inside of us. Our existence is just pure magic if you really start thinking about it. Like how our bodies work, just think about it. Like, we're not just like some random things, like all these magical mechanisms inside of our body that just like keep us alive, and how like everything plays together. Like, everything on earth is kind of like perfect. You know, for example, like how trees take in the CO2 and make it to O2, and like everything on this planet has like a purpose and it's perfect. And if you just go outside and look at the stars and you realize how small you are and how big this universe is, and how we're all actually just made from stardust, that you just need to appreciate it. And our life is actually finite. Like, we have a finite amount of time. You need to make the most of the time you have, because I'll never be 21 again. I need to make the most of this year. And the last thing that I think is so important to be happy and to live a fulfilled life is to do what you love. It's something that everyone always tells you to do, but no one actually does it. We spend years in school doing education, just fighting through, being like, okay, when I'm done with school, my life's gonna be epic. Then we go to university for another couple of years, and we're just like, okay, when I'm done with university, life will be fun. And you go to work, we're like, okay, when I'm retired, I'll finally do the things I love. Stop. Do the things you love right now. I'm not saying that anything is wrong with going to university or going to school, whatever, no. But it's about doing something that you love. For example, like studying something that you love at university, or picking subjects that you love at school, or doing a job that you love. Because I feel like if everyone would just do things that they loved, or would do more of what they loved. You know, I know some people obviously have like jobs they need to pay the rent. If you don't like your job that much, that's okay, but just try and do as much of the thing you love in the free time that you have, you know, just to add like something beautiful to this world, to add passion. And if we disconnect with what we love, like we disconnect with our path in life, we disconnect with our purpose in life, and that way I feel like it's kind of like we're wearing like a paper bag on our head and just running around and saying, okay, like I'm just doing what I'm told to. That way you'll just bump into obstacles, you bump into shit people, you bump into like problems. And if you just like take that off and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do what I love, I'm gonna go ahead and do as much as possible of it, just by following like your intuition, your inner voice and what you love, you will meet new people, you'll get new opportunities, and life will kind of like fall together. Okay guys, this was a very random video. I just really wanted to share with you, and I felt like I really enjoyed talking about this, so I would really appreciate your feedback. Honestly, everyone can do so many great things in life, and once we kind of take charge, you know, are grateful, live in the moment, and follow our dreams, we can do so many good things. And it's not about reaching some unrealistic, big, crazy ass goals. It's just generally being happier every day and just appreciating life more. I hope you liked this video. I love you guys all a lot. I love you for following my channel, for watching my videos. You're truly amazing, and I really appreciate your support. And yeah, bye.